Welcome back to Tower of God, irregulars. So, what happened last time? Well, the gatekeeper ran into the unexpected problem that Bum has way too many souls than should be humanly possible. And on the other team, Kuhn went through a significant upgrade of his own. So, yeah, both teams are on their way inside, while we already saw a glimpse of one of the monarchs of this place. Garam, to be exact. The leader of the north side, as they said. So let's just continue. Garam, I'm surprised that she's taken an interest in outsiders. This is the first time since Urek Mazino. Eh? I guess I don't have a choice. I will let you pass. Oh yeah, and Garam sent him a message that these visitors are allowed to go in alive. Much to their surprise. I will specifically allow the two of you to enter with your souls. What? You'll find out the reason when you head inside. I will return the souls that I took from you. But just remember this. Oh, so also Hockney's soul. Cool. You may only stay in there with your souls for 1 week. If you are in there any longer than that, you will become prey for the dead. So if you want to live, I suggest that you get out before then. The Floor of Death, Part 7. What is this? Some piping system? And maybe going into the blood of the administrator? Oh, are they in the piping system? Has many legs, continues the way through that. Oh, this is an insanely complicated passage. What was that red water that we passed before? It's the blood that spilled from the administrator when we entered here. These two have two similar voices. That blood is high concentration, Shinzo, which is absolutely necessary for people living on the Floor of Death. The Shinzo in the inner part of the Floor of Death that we are entering now has a very low density, so they send blood in like this to adjust the concentration. Oh dear, that looks complicated. The tiny blood vessels in the administrator's corpse connect to the outside and make the blood flow inwards. This hole is made of countless blood vessels from the thick strands among them. These were the blood vessels in the administrator? Okay. Although we don't know exactly who made it. Oh no, they took the blood vessels and made the piping system. This hole is both the largest gateway leading into the inner city and its lifeline. The problem is that a certain warlord on the inside is trying to take control of it. Of course, we can also get inside through those tiny blood vessels, but it's very complicated and dangerous, so there's no record of an outsider ever having entered. Hogney. That's a word for a sec. It's running off with him. Eh? What on earth have you brought here? The kid's a total weirdo. What kind of person has so many souls inside themselves? Plus he uses that strange Shinzo. Oh yeah, he exploded one of the bamboo spears. It makes no sense that the final gatekeeper would just let him pass. What if he happens to be extremely dangerous? I mean, he's not wrong. Still, isn't this good? I can go into the Floor of Death alive thanks to him. But still, it's not good to think of him as being dangerous just because he has a certain power matter. I don't think he seems like a bad person, at least. Don't be suspicious of people for no reason. Hockney. Hmm. His mentality seems to be very similar to Bum, at least. Do you actually feel like you can relate to that guy? Relate to him? What's that light bulb there in the background? Is another creature coming? Oh wait, no, that or was that part of the of many legs? If you mean that I feel similar to him, well, he seems like an unusual person, so perhaps. Hockney! That's the first step towards becoming friends. Oh, he was way happier than I expected. What? A sense of kinship. Congratulations, you finally found a potential friend. It's not like that. A friend, a friend. Shut up. What's gotten into in those two? Uh, what's gotten into those two? Anyway, this is great. He has been separated from his companions too, so for now let's ask him to look for your picture with you. I I don't know about that. And something is coming, it looks like. Much much smaller spots steps than many legs at least. Yeah, getting into the more uh, many leg? Swish. Oh, it's got yeah. What the hell? Who are you? You don't know her? I would have thought that she she would be famous, but apparently not. Seeing you up close like this, you're really cute. Uh, and Bum looks more concerned. Oh, oh, that was her. Seeing you up like close like this, you're really cute. Yeah, no wonder two princesses of Jahad are following you around. Yeah, some other princesses always also think so. Hey, where do you think you're sitting right now? Get your butt off there right now. Mother, stop it. Eh? That woman seems strong. She might be the strongest person that I've ever seen. What? Yes, unusual eyes. You're a bit different from what I imagined. Although I figured that you wouldn't be as rough as Yurek. Yurek. Do you know him? Well, of course. Although I would rather not know a fool like him. First, shall we go somewhere else and start talking? Oh, that's probably then the control panel of the of many legs. Hey, what are you? Destination North City. That's it. Very good. Let's go, Many Toes. It's Many Leg. But that's not important right now. Ah. Oh, meanwhile, at the other team. Crap! Why does it seem like they're even more than before? That's because they don't die. The rest of the team in the grasp of his glove there. Is there anything that we can do, Evan? What could we possibly do against an immortal creature? Just run. Damn it. So they are having a little bit of problem here. Uh, Finally, this place is wide enough. Take these kids and go on ahead, Evan. What? Running away just doesn't suit me. Again, a rose explosion or whatever her attack was called. I make sure they can't follow us for a while. Uh, Rose, shower. What is this insane girl up to? Oh, Rose, shower, okay. Perhaps we're so dead. Pop. Is that for you? The style looks different. Oh no, obviously not. She looks rather similar, but obviously she has both eyes. Are you Jovial Grace's companions? Also, she looks a little younger, I guess. Or I would guess. What? Who are you? Oh, you must be. That's your Jihad. Red hair, just like Faryun. Faryun asked me to come here. I lead the way for you guys. Right. Didn't they mention that only like what were they called? Red witches and silver dwarfs? Like the people like Faryun and Evan can become navigators. So she's another red witch. I I hope that was what they were called. Meanwhile, Many Legs is still marching on. Uh, what is she doing with Many Leg? Tremble, tremble. Control yourself. You could get killed. Although you wouldn't actually die since you don't have a soul. Huh. Interesting. So what does happen if you like kill someone in here? They just regenerate again? She knows Urek. Who on earth is she? Poor Many Legs, I really do hate that girl. Hey, just calm down. She doesn't seem to be here to hurt anyone. Does she know something about me? We're here. You sure are fast, Many Toes. Told you it's Many Leg. Anyway. Oh, and I obviously was wrong earlier. She does not wear high heels. That's way more practical footwear. Northern area of the Floor of Death, North City. Welcome to North City. To the North City. As she jumps off. From here, we are going to ride another beast. Come down here. First, you drag us over here without any kind of explanation, and now you tell us to just go down there? Who do you think would just listen to you? Then you two don't have to come down. I only have to see that boy in the coat about something. The two of you can head back. Huh. But you, boy, you have to come with me. There's something that I absolutely have to give to you. Yeah, also thanks to Amir the Cricket for reminding me that Garam was actually mentioned before, because what could she give you? The context of Garam being mentioned was that she was holding two two of the month series weapons before Yuri got two. Do we get to see another month series weapon now? I should gather my thoughts before speaking. So, I think you guys can head back. I'm going to follow her. What? A suspicious woman like her? Yeah, she may know something about what I'm looking for. All right, or the part of the thorn. Maybe both. Unfortunately, we are going to have to part ways here. Uh, uh, you've already come all the way here together. We can't just leave you. If we're going, then we'll go with you. Mata? Feel bad just sending me off like this, don't you? But I have to find my picture. It will just be around for around a day. We don't know how long Garam is going to keep them. You may be able to find something really important. Something really important? That's right. Ja, du. Oh, ja, du. Giant winged beast, ja, du. That's that's a very literal description. Uh, it's it's a winged beast. I've never seen someone before who can control a winged beast. Can they be tamed? Who on earth is that girl? Yeah, that should maybe give him a clue. Come in. So, so this is the inside of a winged beast? You two stay here for a minute. You, come with me. Uh, what's going on? Don't get so interested in other people's business, Martha. I know you must be curious about a lot of things. It's just the two of us now, so ask me whatever you like. Oh, taking off the hood. Who are you? I am Garam Jahad. Yeah, I really like her look. Very Ice Queen-like. Especially with the thick coat and everything. I'm the Princess of Jahad who went missing with two of the 13 months years long ago. Oh yeah. Uh, Princess of Jahad. Find the house where the Princess of the Deep-Colored Sea lives and ask her for it. The place where 3 waterfalls flow. If you go there and follow the red light, you will reach the place with the thorn fragment. Hmm. I was thinking that she may be a coon, but on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, she certainly looks different from Aha. Hmm. Could be the hint that Yura gave me Berea. Why? Why would the Princess of Jahad be here? I told you, I disappeared with 2 of the 30 months years. I betrayed the Jahad family and have been hiding here. I found out too much of the truth to stay in the Jahad family. Like why we ended up being selected as princesses and fighting. Why we cannot rise to higher positions. What kind of person our father, King Jahad, is. And about your existence. Oh. 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 Well, I'm paying attention. You know about me? That's right, I've known about you for a long time. Of course, I don't have any kind of absolute lease about your existence. However, you have a right to know who you are. Yeah, I certainly think so. So please tell us. Do you want to know about yourself? Uh, yes, anything. Alright, then I tell you what I know about you. However. No, no howevers. Tell him. It's up to you to take responsibility for whatever you hear. What does that mean? And of course we cut away. Claudian told you to lead us. Yeah, she is already on the inside. That girl, she took the easiest path on her own. I knew that she would know about some other path. I see. What about our guide, Evan? Even guides lose their sense of direction here. That face. It feels like it's time for me to switch guides. This is strange. And Princess, Valiant told me to ask you for a favor in return for showing you the way. A favor? Hmm. She does have the same staff as Variun. So I guess that's like a traditional weapon for the witches. Yeah, she said that you would certainly do her a favor in return for leading the way. Nothing is ever free. What is it? Actually, there's a very, very bad person here. She would like you to get rid of that person for her. What? Who is it? Oh, let me guess. It's Karam. He is the ruler of South City, of this South City. So, not Karam. South City, Red Fortress. What is he, the ruler, look like? Very undead. Okay, I heard that the intruders who came in here today suddenly disappeared. Yeah. Do I really want to do that? One who seeks to defy fate and tries to control Shinzo, which has lost its owner, as if it were his own. His name is King Helljo. I cannot take this name seriously. King Helljo? Okay, I will note this down. Helljo, South. Karaka will be here soon too. What should we do, sir? Don't disturb me. I'm in the middle of something important. Lord of South City, Helljo. What? I have to read this comic. Okay. Continuing. I am not stopping this video before I learn about Bum's past. Well, maybe I will, but you will see. Who is talking? Just so you know, all that I can tell you now is a very small part of the story about you. What is she sitting on? Looks like some braided hair or some muscle or something. Maybe it's a body part of the administrator. You will find out about the things that I do not tell you when you have gotten strong enough and can take responsibility for them. Wait, I know. You must be so curious to learn about yourself. But I can't tell you any truth any more that... But I can't tell you any more than you can handle. If I do, it would ruin you. But don't be too disappointed. I am disappointed. As long as you do not get lost, you will certainly find out everything. Right. Now shall we start? Don't you dare cut back. Don't you dare. Okay. How much do you know about Jahad, the king of this tower? Floor of Death. Part 8. No. Somewhere on the floor of death. Wait. So far, not too much information. Oh, and yeah, more people arrive. Interesting that Karaka arrived with them. Where is this? Inside the Floor of Death. This place is the Floor of Death. I suggest that you be careful. This is a place inhabited by the dead who have lost their souls. It's a dangerous place, even for rankers. Right. Shall I take White out now? Oh, right, right. They had their little confrontation. No, it's better like this for now. Since I have to protect you if a gatekeeper happens to appear, for now 2 are better than 3. And Wang Nan still just being there in the background. Well, not really background, but you know what I mean. By the way, Karaka, based on the rumors that we've heard, in order to enter the Floor of Death, you need to offer the soul of one person. No, that was not correct. Everybody who enters needs to give up the soul. Do we not need a soul to offer? It's not just the soul of one person. You're mistaken. You must offer the souls of everyone entering. Don't worry, we're going to enter using a hidden route anyway. Even if an enemy appears, just stay still and don't panic. Sure, got it. Wasn't expecting this at all. Coming to the floor of death with a slayer? How did that guy get on a train? Can sense a tremendously powerful way for Shinzo even when he walks. If he happens to be after the thorn too, there's no way for us to beat him. Yeah, if Yuri couldn't do it, the chances that you are disabled to are very slim, to say the least. We had better change our plan. I can't believe Karaka from Focus joined us. He's a legend. At this rate, it will be hard to backstab him as planned. Somehow, I have to wait for a moment when that man isn't around. Oh, yeah. And the ring. A reminder that those 2 are apparently related. Yeah, I agree. Hell, Joe, what's with that unusual name? It's the name of the warlord who is currently ruling the South City. This place is divided into the South City and the North City. The North City is ruled by Grant the Lee, not Garan? Okay. While Helljoy is the ruler of the South City. Or did I mess this up? Okay, so Grant the Lee. Helljoy, the warlord of the South City, is like a tyrant, so everyone in the South City fears him. He's something of a maverick, so he never trusts anyone else. And if he dislikes anyone, he traps them in an eternal prison. That say they say that he is an evil, lawless man. Ah. Helljoy used to be a hole repairman in the South City. A hole repairman. Okay. Here in the Floor of Death, there are special organs called holes, which pulled in Shinzo from the outside. Oh yeah, they mentioned this in the with the pipe system. Helljoy is said to have found out everything there is to know about holes after working on them for such a long time. Ultimately, Grand Desar, the previous ruler of the South City, started trusting Helljoy, and he called him to his castle and appointed him top hole master. These are some very silly names, or titles. But Helljoy had his sights set higher than that. Having become the top hole master, Helljoy started changing the structure of the holes to suit his own will. Controlling the holes means essentially controlling the Shinzo and life of the South City. Helljoy notified Grand Desar's servants that he had taken control of the holes and convinced them to work for himself. One moment. In the end, most of Gandasar's servants ended up serving Heljo, and he led them in an attack on the heart of the castle and suppressed Gandasar. Ultimately, he ended up taking control of the South City. Hmm. I see. So, why are you guys trying to get rid of Heljo? If it were simply a rebellion, there would be no reason for a guide from Fug to get involved, would there? Well, actually, Heljo is working with Fug and sending fragments of the Thorn to the outside world. Oh, so there are more of them outside? Fragments of the Thorn? You mean that thing that Bum is using? Yes, the fragment that Viol uses is precisely that. So Heljo is the one who discovered them and smuggled them to the outside? They say some monster with strange eyes was the first one to discover them. Hockney? Hmm. Or maybe Karaka. Anyway, after that, Heljo found out that there are people after them and started helping to move them to the outside. As far as we know, he has released 3 thought fragments to the outside. One of them ended up in the hands of Fug and was later delivered to Viol, but we don't know where the other 2 went. Huh. And they say that the final fragment that we haven't found yet is here on the floor of death. Apparently even Heljo is still looking for that one. So your request is to destroy Heljo before he finds the final fragment first? Yeah, that's the only way to keep Juvio Grace from becoming a target to Heljo. Viol still isn't ready to face Heljo himself. Since you have come to this place to help Viol, I don't think it's an unreasonable request. What do you think? I have more than a few suspicions. But I guess I have no choice if I want to be shown the way right now. Alright, we'll help you. Hooray! Princess, how could you suddenly accept such a suspicious request? Evan is always the very what. What else am I supposed to do? Are you going to lead the way? Burn. You need to be covered in stag beetles to bring you to your senses. Uh, in return, you have to show us the way and take us to Bam too. That was not her voice. Yeah. Sure, got it. Master Joe? Master Joe? Are you still not done reading that comic? Don't disturb me. But, Master Joe, Caracas Slayer from Fug is on his way here. Perhaps he's coming to claim the thorn fragment that we was promised long ago. So what? We still haven't found that. Just because he is coming here doesn't mean we can give him anything, right? But the promise... that promise... You mean that promise that he'll get us out of this repulsive place? Yes, Master Joe, precisely that promise. What's changed since we gave him the first thorn fragment? All we get are some new books every month. And this TV connected to the outside world. I even opened a secret hole for him that leads into the floor of death. Slam. Make sure you tell that bastard. If he comes here, can no longer cooperate with him. If he wants to find the thorn fragment, he can find it himself. Okay, buying ultimate power with an old TV and some comic books is certainly a good deal. Now get out. I have to read this comic. But apparently he likes the comics. Master Joe. Well, I'll be going. While you're resting, perhaps you should reconsider working with folk. Do you have a bullet stuck in these goddamn ears of yours? Screw off. Damn it. The reckless personality of his. I mean, from that look, he should sound even more undead, but I know one person with. That's enough. That goddamn. Oh? Or. That goddamn Hockney. Could find that thorn fragment if only he were here. But then that bastard with freaky eyes ran away. Oh yeah, so that was meaning Hockney. I have to find a way somehow if Karaka gets here. Song. Oof. What are you huffing and puffing like that about by yourself? You didn't fail to give Heljo another one of your strange ideas, did you? Charlotte? Military Commander Charlotte the Temptress. Shut up, what do you mean strange ideas? I'm just thinking of our future. Our future. I can't. uh, uh, which? What meaning that's the future for people without souls like us? Huh. Oh, that was her. Okay. Anyway, then go ahead and live here forever. I'm leaving this place. Going to reclaim my lost soul and keep climbing the tower. Then Helljoy and I will seize the tower's tremendous wealth and power. Yeah, we have already seen that, heard or read that this isn't possible. You're still as ambitious as ever. Charlotte, song. Huh? Karaka has arrived at the castle. Master Joe, Karaka has arrived. I think anyway. I'm getting voices mixed up left, right, and center. Not important. Master Joe. Oh, okay. Karaka, just listen to me for a moment. There's no time to waste. If they disappeared, you must find them somehow. They're after the thorn fragments. But Master Joe is busy right now. You've come such a long way. Why don't we have a little tea time? I don't recall ever eating food given to me by someone from another territory. Oh, that's probably Charlotte. Anyway. Or maybe not. Their costumes are a little confusing to keep track of which one is which. Open the door. Creak. So, long time no see, Heljo. he Interesting is whenever he appears, he makes his noises. I'm guessing his whole armor suit is constantly creaking. The gifts that I've been sending you suit your tastes. Karaka. Wish. Thud. Oh, he is ready to fight. I've got some nerve showing your face here, Karaka. What's the problem? We delivered all of the promised goods to you. Why haven't you given us the thorn fragments? Cut the crap. The deal that I made with Vogue was to leave this place. It's not so easy. Not just anyone can reclaim your soul. It'd be ridiculous. How much longer do I have to go on trusting what you say? It's already been ages since I gave you the thorn fragment. Plus, that TV. Only has freaking news channels. I mean, I would kinda get call it a petty reason, but yeah, if I was forced to like only watch Fox News for all eternity, that would suck. Or any news channel for that matter. Still, that he's freaking out about this. Why the news channel keeps coming? Wanted some more exciting shows. This is lunatic blabbing about. You watch that TV, you will naturally become expressionless. Do you have any idea what it's like only watching the news all day? Not even endorsing jihad is on TV all day. I cannot. Do you think I asked you for TV so I could stare at old men in suits? I only watch the news. Isn't this the most interesting thing to watch? Shut up, you old fart. Don't force your tastes on me. Anyway, there's no deal unless you get me out of here right now. I guess I have no choice. Bring me the intruders who disappeared, then everything will be resolved. What? Do I have a bullet stuck in those ears? You're the one who doesn't seem to understand. One of them is capable of getting out of here, idiot. How much do I know King Jahad, you ask? I've never met him, I just heard things. I know that he is an irregular. He entered the tower as an irregular, climbed the tower with the 10 great family leaders, and made a deal with the administrator to become the king of the tower. An immortal body, a commander of powerful Shinzo, an enemy of folk. That's what I know about him. That's right, he is a great king who attacked the tower and made a deal. An invincible warrior praised by everyone on all 134 floors of the tower. Having endlessly climbed the tower, he took pity on the people in the tower and decided to become king of the tower. Since then, he decided to leave his attack on the tower to his descendants. But he is keeping people from climbing higher. How is that pity? But perhaps because his blood is so strong, he could not create a child with any woman. So Bido Gosang, one of the 10 great leaders, proposed something. Wait. So Poro is also from one of the 10 great families. I would not have guessed that. Selecting outstanding female children, gradually injecting them with Jihad's blood, and making them compete with each other to climb the tower to make the most talented of the surviving princesses Jihad's wife. Oh, so he's doing that because he's looking for a queen. That is how the princesses of Jihad began. Those 13 months years weapons that they have are tokens proving that they are acknowledged princesses. Whichever princess gathers all 13 months can become Jihad's wife. But no princess has managed to do so yet. This is the story of Jihad and us princesses that has been passed down for ages. But the reality is different. The first Jihad princesses were consumed by the evil magic of the 13 months and ended up hating and killing one another. When the competition got more intense, the relations between the family leaders also became distorted. Back when I was chosen, even the original goal as a solution had disappeared. It was just pure competition and murder. Ultimately, the princesses of Jihad developed into a fight among the families that will never be resolved. Every day our lives consist of trying to slash the throats of our fellow sisters. It was too hard for me to endure that chaos. Ah. And the fight is especially impossible now since two of the weapons disappeared with her. Hmm. As the seemingly endless war went on, a genius appeared who seemed like she could end the tragedy. Her name was Anne Jahad. Or Anne? Anne? Anne is the German pronunciation. I guess Anne. She was one of the ultimate descent, with the blood of two leaders mixed within her. With her colorless December. She was truly overwhelming. She displayed talents that even the feuding leaders had no choice but to acknowledge. Right at the moment when it seemed like she would end this cruel competition, she went insane. What? Having gone mad, she murdered everyone from the Jihad family who crossed her path. And ultimately, she was trapped in a mysterious labyrinth. I couldn't believe that a girl whom I had admired so much would end up like that. So I risked my life to break in there and meet her. And that's where I heard it from her. Jahad's secret. Huh? She said that from the very start, King Jahad never actually intended to get married. The reason that he created the Princesses of Jahad was actually to wipe out people's immediate complaint. The incident in which all of the first Princesses of Jahad died was also a tragedy manipulated by Jahad behind the scenes. And Jihad, and Jahad, why is this so difficult to say? Knew about that and went to question him about it. But all she heard were cruel secrets. Actually, even Jihad had a first love whom he could not forget. A first love? That's right, her name is Arlene Grace. As in Jovial Grace? Is Jovial Grace actually his real name? Oh. She is the person who caused this whole tragedy to begin, and the one who brought you into this world. Well, damn. Huh. So yeah, it looks like Jovial Grace is actually his birth name. Interesting. Okay, I really should note down that name. Well, maybe she's dead, but anyway. So wait. The way this is going, he is a literal child of Jihad. Like, not as in a princess, but an actual prince. Same as Wang Nan and Karaka? So they are all brothers? Or half brothers at the very least? Okay. I'm not stopping here. How long is the video anyway? 50 minutes. I'm not stopping here. Arlene Grace? Arlene, I've heard that name somewhere before. That's right, the place that Fook took me from. Plus, Grace is the name that Fook gave me. What does she mean that she's the one who brought me into this world? The Floor of Death, Part 9. Tell me, when you say that she brought me into this world, do you mean she's my mother? How should I explain this? Could you really call her a mother? I'm not sure about that. What? She's been here longer than I have, so I'm not sure about the exact details. Uh, what I'm sure of is that she played a crucial role in bringing you to this place. So not a literal mother? Explain. And she was one of the irregulars who entered the tower along with the 10 great family leaders. But, but right now there are only 10 family leaders. That's right, but actually there used to be 13 of them, although there are only 11 now. Why would Jahad have bothered to split the 13-month series into 13 pieces? Some legends say that 1 year in his hometown is 13 months. There are actually calendar variants with 13 months. But usually then they are also called other things. But then there must be a separate reason for splitting the key into 13 pieces to begin with. And it's natural to name that the 13-month series, right? I mean, by which I mean they're called other things. They're then not called January, February, and such. Or are they? I should look that up. The 13 months are split up so that Jahad and his 12 companions could share the key. One of them is Arlene Grace. Is, not was, so she's still alive. There were originally supposed to be 12 leaders, not 10. A hidden irregular. I didn't believe that she existed even when Anne mentioned her existence. I figured that it was probably a delusion created by her insane mind. Anne said that I would find out about everything if I find the pocket that she hid. I broke through the Jahad family's obstacles and finally managed to find that pocket. It was only after seeing what was inside that pocket that I realized that what Anne said wasn't a delusion or lie. Because that pocket was the very same one used by Arlene Grace. Inside the pocket there was a diary saved, which was written by Arlene herself. I don't know from whom Anne received that. But she was a real person. Or was? Arlene Grace, the diary said that she entered the tower with the 10 leaders on an extraordinary journey, and that she could use mysterious spells. From the very start, Jahad had a crush on her. But her heart actually lay somewhere else. The man whom she loved was yet another hidden companion. Arlene called him by their affectionate name V. That only reminds me of the cyberpunk protagonist. Oh, or short for Viol. Oh, I'm stupid. Your name Viol probably came from that person's name. He was a warlord whom Luslek? Oh, the head of Hook. So many important names. God damn it. Luslek. Where was I? It was a warlord whom Luslek, the current head of Hook, once served. As the two of them climbed the tower, they confirmed their love for one another and began a relationship. And at the end of their great journey, Jahad announced that he would stop climbing the tower and become king. Vi and Arlene, who wanted to keep climbing the tower, criticized Jahad. Arlene expressed Jahad in her records as being blinded by falsehoods. Oh. Like the false power that Bum is being influenced by. But Jahad didn't stop. He made a deal with the administrator to become the king of this tower. And after that, he found Arlene and proposed to her. Interesting, so that's King Jahad right there. He does have the same blonde hair as Wang Nan, I guess. But while Bam would um, Bam looks more like his mother. And after that, he found Arlene and proposed to her. But Arlene was already engaged to V. Arlene refused Jahad's marriage proposal and ran away with V. Then the two of them formed an organization which opposed Jahad and started a war in order to steal the key which Jahad had. Jahad was also enraged and fought them. In the process, there were many conflicts, even among the 10 leaders, but there aren't many details about this aspect in Arlene's pocket. What I know for sure is that the 10 leaders sided with Jahad for some reason. And ultimately, V and Arlene lost the war and became fugitives. And as she ran away within Arlene's body, yet another life was waiting to be born. You mean that baby was? No, that child was murdered by Jahad. What? Having heard the rumors that she had a child, Jahad tracked down the child and killed it right in front of Arlene's eyes, not long after it was born. In a pocket, that incident is described in terms of extreme loathing and resentment. After that incident, part of her records are not normal. Naturally, she couldn't go on living with her sanity intact. Ultimately, that sense of loss after losing her child and her wrath towards Jahad seemed to have driven her insane. Understandable. Unable to handle all of this, she tried to commit suicide several times. But she was already immortal like the 10 leaders, so she couldn't even die. But V was different. For some reason, he doesn't appear to have made a deal for immortality. Unable to stand the sight of Arlene losing her mind, he took his own life. He left Arlene with a suicide note saying, "Forget everything, return to your companions, and live happily." But Arlene did not return to the 10 leaders and Jahad. She tried to find a way to escape from this tower, and wandered the tower alone. For a very long time, she appears to have wandered around here and there in the tower. She used the magic to keep her child's body from rotting and carried the body and keepsakes from V around with her. Oh, that's bitter. She believed that there would be a way to bring the child back to life if she could make it outside. And at the end of the diary, she wrote this: "I finally found a way to get out of this place." Hmm. The same thing that Urek is looking for, a way out. Hmm. A place without Jahad or the administrator? I don't know where that place will be, but as long as I can see the vast sky and shining stars which are so much like my own home, it doesn't matter. But even as I was leaving this place, I could not let go of the longing for my love and the pity for my dead child. So I decided to offer this child's body on to the god on the outside. Someday that god's power will enter this dead child body and awaken him again. That child will open the door to this tower and return someday. He shall achieve vengeance for my love and finish the war which we started with his own hands. He shall destroy corrupt power and bring truth to the tower. I see where this is going. God's messenger shall place the red thorn in that child's hands, and that child shall use the red thorn to cut the throat of the greedy king. Uh, and he shall find the hidden door, open the door, and lead everyone on the tower to greater heights. You are the child in that prophecy, Jovial Grace. Damn. So he's literally possessed by God? And also undead? Huh. Jahad and the 10 leaders did everything that they could to erase all records of Arlene and you. Any structures and records concerning her were destroyed. And even the records and memories of artificial life stored in the workshop were fabricated. But it appears that not even that is enough to change destiny. But but wait. How does Rachel come into all this then? Where was he? Why did Rachel find him? Who is Rachel? I mean, she is also blonde. Is she literally a sister of Wangnan? Just going off hair color right now. I mean, it works for the 10 great families. Continuing. This is breaking my mind right now. Her records remain here even to this day, and now you have appeared before me. You are destined to come to this place. Yeah, as I was talking about her, there she is. freed from, freed from their prison. Well, I mean, no, her blonde is a little bit different from Wang Nan and King Jahad. Yeah, it's Wang Nan is a little bit more orange. I mean, it could still fit, but that suitcase, it was so uncomfortable being stuck in there for so long. Sorry, Rachel, we were passing through a dangerous spot, so I let you out a bit late. It's alright. Right. Eh, this is the first time we've met in person. I'm Karaka, the new Slayer. You bastard. You arrogant little punk. How dare you mess around with me while pretending to help me? Are you looking down on me because I lost my position as a Slayer? Right, there's a way to revive your power here on the floor of death. Huh? Don't want to let the details leak, so could I talk to you in private? Sure, let's go. You know, you're actually a decent guy. Come with me. Can never resist temptation. Can that guy really be trusted? I didn't think there would be a Slayer on the train. I was seriously so surprised. Same here. I wonder how this happened. Huh? Stare. Magnan, is something wrong? No, you're just more skilled at tidying than you look. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I've been used to cleaning and tidying since I was a child. Yeah, tell us more about your background, please. Don't get the wrong idea, I was insulting you, not complimenting you. Still, thank you for showing interest in me. I'm not interested in you, I'm just... All I wanted to know is why a nice kid like Viol would be following you around. Oh. Ah. Nice, you say. That's true. He really is nice, that boy, and I'm bad. You're so twisted. It's true, isn't it? I'm a bad person. At least she is self-conscious. Actually, I wanted to at least keep this kind of thing from Bam. I wanted to pretend to be a nice person after killing that many people. Dream on. You're right, that's pushing a bit much. I'm done for I'm done for now. Seriously, a psycho. You really don't seem sane. What on earth are you going to such trouble to gain? Money? Power? Do you want to become a Dark Lord or something? It really seems like her ultimate goal should also be to break out. If she wants to see the stars, the outside is full of it. No, what I want? Simply a blue sky, countless stars, and a cool breeze. That ridiculously beautiful view, which that person wanted for the entire life. If only I may be able to see that side myself, I would be satisfied with that. What are you talking about, that person? You don't need to know. Arlene, I don't care what Bum is to you. I'm the one from the legend who will obtain the throne and make your wish come true. Oh, huh. She's another child of Arlene? That's starting to get confusing. I mean, it can't be? Can it? No, I would need to check the, one moment, please. I am rereading the whole prophecy thing. But at least Arlene's child was definitely a boy. Huh. So Rachel at the very least seems to be mistaken. No, that was too far. Here. But how does she know how does she know Arlene? It has to be me. Or does she want to usurp the prophecy somehow? Yeah, we need more background about Rachel. There's a way for me to revive here. Hurry up and tell me. Yes, right. The source of your power is definitely souls. Even without clones, as long as you have the power of numerous souls. Ah, and this place is effectively collecting lots and lots of souls of people who get in. Well, I don't know how many souls, but you know. You could break free from the shackles on you now, right? Of course, I'm at the height of my power. I can beat any imitation spell cast by some silly regulars. Actually, here on the floor of death, there's a place called the Spirit Room, where the souls of everyone living on the floor of death are hidden. There are at least tens of thousands of souls there, including the souls of rankers, and at least one Princess of Jahad. assuming that she also had to give up her soul to get in here. If you were to obtain those souls... Karaka, tell me about that in more detail. It's funny how tiny Karaka is, actually. Still watching the news. Or reading his comic. One or the other. You're the one who doesn't seem to understand. One of them is able to get you out of this place, you fool. What do you guys think about what he's saying? Another, oh god. Army Commander Sanchez the Piercer. It's nonsense that he's saying to take advantage of us. Pay no attention to him, Master Joe. Nice that they at least get another box. I think so too, Master Joe. It seems like a lie. I just will cut the windy. I disagree. There's no reason to have absolutely no faith in what he is saying. Perhaps we should give him a chance. I'm not noting down their names. That's right. If they are lying, we can deal with that later, right? Song the traitor. Oh dear. Master Joe, I would at least entertain the possibility. This is a chance that we cannot afford to miss if he is telling the truth. If he is really telling the truth, that this is definitely not an opportunity that I should miss. But it also wouldn't be good to allow myself to be tempted by his promise and go running after them myself. Because I'm a higher priority than Fug. Plus, judging from the fact that they've disappeared, they must have gone to the North City. Decided I'm going to attack his castle. I'm going to beat him and recover the Holy Sword. And decided. Let's go. Probably from right to left. No, it's Korean, I mean. Let's go to recover the soul and Holy Sword from Una's castle. Is there a way to catch them easily without making myself look like a fool? And he's taking inspiration from the comic. That's it. I have a good idea. Use the holes to send out a message across the entire hell floor right this instant. If you want the Thorn Fragment, come and attack Helljoe's castle. Oh, as a distraction? What? Tell them that I have the Thorn Fragment, so they have to come here and fight me. I give whoever beats me the Thorn Fragment. Then they'll come here on their own in order to get the Thorn Fragment. But we don't have the Thorn Fragment. It's alright, let's just bait to lure them here anyway. We don't need it. Tell folk to participate as well if they want the Thorn Fragment. So actually we are in another tournament situation. This is my chance to really teach them a lesson. If they lose here, not only will they be able to demand the Thorn Fragment from me anymore. Oh, not even they, okay. I want you guys to participate too. Huh? We're going to wipe out all the outsiders. As soon as they show up here in search of the Thorn, we're going to leave this place and rule the tower. Okay. You and Evan's team. How much further do we have to go? I wonder, it feels like we've been walking for ages. I've been talking for ages, oh dear God. So much text. We are here. Sorry, Galstone Village. Ew. This is our Red Witch Guide's secret place, the Galstone Village. And yes, apparently they are called Red Witches. I was remembering correctly. Whoa, it's huge. Galstone. Follow me, I'll lead you to Orion. There's no need to lead us, I lead them from here. You can go. Faryun! Faryun, why did you disappear by yourself? Yes, right, go on in. That was so unfair. Follow me. I have something to tell you about Helja. Huh? What do you think? How do you feel about hearing about yourself? I'm not sure. Just sounds so surreal to me. Yeah, a lot of info dump. I can understand if you aren't even able to process all this. So it's literally his destiny to take down Jahad and open up the tower back again. Hmm. Sure, but you came to this place. Didn't you feel a sense of longing when you entered here? Like a feeling that you were home? Ah, right. When I entered this place, it felt like I had come home. That's because this is a place where Arlene gave birth to you and raised you. Oh, but what do you mean raised him? He was killed as a baby, right? Oh, well, I guess he could have been raised for a few months or so. The place where she gave birth to me and raised me? That's right, perhaps that's why Jahad built his own altar here after she disappeared. Jahad was unusually obsessed with Arlene. He even built a shrine for worshipping himself here, in the land that Arlene cherished, and made his followers flock to it. Oh, Evan mentioned that he came here once on a pilgrimage. On a pilgrimage to a said shrine? Huh. But as if unable to forgive him for defiling this land like that, he appeared suddenly and turned the tower's Shinzo red. And you, he looks cool. So that was before Andrew killed the administrator here. The messenger from God who came to deliver the thorn to you. Huh. There's still a lot of information that we need. But yeah, we are not getting this information right now because, of course, this is the end of the video. Yeah, that was a lot. Like, excuse me, what the fuck? Hmm. I'm not even sure what I can say about this. I mean, it's nothing too surprising, I guess. I mean, it's a bit of a classic trope that the hero has some grand destiny. I almost found it more interesting that Rachel also considers herself part of that prophecy. Hmm. Yeah, her role is almost more interesting in all this because how did she find him? Why did she find him? The, how did she know Arlene? She didn't seem that old and mostly powerless, so hmm. That revelation actually put up a few more questions than it answered. But we will hopefully figure out more about that in the next video. Until then.